raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town, the hallowed halls and houses.
Well, folks, you're very welcome to Destination Folk Show this morning with myself, Damien Quinn, and we're joined in studio live today with the Maguire family, the Maguire band, all the way from Wicklow town. So you're very welcome, folks.
Thanks,
I'm
Damien.
glad you've made the journey up. And Philip, you're the father.
I'm
and
daddy,
you have
yes.
3 great children going to be playing music here today.
It's all my fault.
Oh, well, it's great to see children so young playing all traditional instruments. You know, it's...
Yeah.
I had hoped that my family would have been doing the same, but it wasn't to be. You know what I mean?
You have to
There's
bribe
none
them.
of- I don't know. Well, maybe I just lived in the wrong town for traditional music. You know what I mean? But it's great to see us anyway. So we're joined with Emma, Aoife, and Sean on the board. And Sean, you're the youngest. What age are you, Sean? 9, is it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And you're going to be playing the goat skin, as the man says. The concertina with Aoife and the fiddle with Emma. So we'll get stuck in first. We'll get a wee set going, and then we can find out a wee bit more about you.
Seamus forward. Ready? John. Ready? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Absolutely a credit to you to pull off something like that. How did it all start? Or where did it all start?
It all started many years ago, long before I even met my wife. I used to do a lot of set dancing around the country, and I used to see families playing music together, and I thought, if I ever have kids, I really want to do that with them. You know? There's no great tradition of traditional music and no history of traditional music with the family or anything like that. I just saw it and liked it, and then along came the wife, the family, and then as soon as they were born, I started brainwashing them with Irish music in the house, and they were listening to trad all the time. And
did you always play the guitar? At that stage?
I played the guitar when I was young, but I couldn't sing, and back then there was no iTunes and no iPod, so it was very hard to get an opportunity to play, and there was no real trad scene, so I kind of gave it up, even though I had learnt all the chords and everything. So, and I went back to it only about 3 years ago, whenever the kids got to a good standard. Then I was thought, I'm not going to be able to keep up with them on a melody instrument, so I better switch to a rhythm instrument, so give me half a chance. So, but I played the whistle. I learned a couple of tunes off my dad when I was young on the whistle, and never played any great standard, but I always had a couple of jigs and reels and stuff. So I started playing them, and Emma came to me when she was 4, I think, and handed me the whistle one day and said, "Will you teach me that?" And that was
4 years of age. Fair play to Emma. And you play the whistle still, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And is there a cultus down in Wicklow that they go to classes?
There is a branch down there. We go up to, at the time, when I think Emma was about, it was hard to get her into her. I taught her she was about 6 or 7, and then we started going to Monkstown, to the Cultural up Monkstown, because at the time the branch in Wicklow wasn't running classes, so we used to travel up on a Friday night, and we're still going up there every Friday night, and now we used to be in awe of everybody else playing jigs and reels at the fireside up there on the Friday night. Now we're in the middle of them playing them, and have been for years. So that's her. So it's a great place to get the kids immersed in it, because there's a pocket of traditional musicians in Wicklow town, but the town itself is not great for trad. The county is strong. There's loads of little villages around the county, and they have good, strong cultus branches, but the town is not as strong as those. So we just kept up with Monkstown, and I think it's as important, learning an instrument, it's as important to have them in the environment where there are other children playing, and they have an opportunity to share tunes and stories, and they meet. They have a whole they've 2 sets of friends. They have their school friends and their local friends, and then they have friends all over the country that they meet at festivals and flas, and they're on Facebook all the time, swapping tunes with them. And,
brilliant. And as I say, like, if you can play a musical instrument, you can go anywhere in the world.
It's a passport. That's what I always say.
It's
a passport.
Friends all over the world.
Yeah. Take it to some strange places.
You'll always be the centre of attention. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's always great to have and we're going anywhere. We always have the instruments in the car, and we'll go in, sit down, and play a few tunes somewhere.
And who decided then what instrument they each wanted to play? Was it a personal choice? Or?
Yeah, they all decided themselves. Like Emma just when she stopped, when she was learning the whistle, and she just asked one day, "Can I play the fiddle?" Yeah, no problem. Got her fiddle and started on it. And
brilliant.
Aoife, out of the blue, completely just asked us, "Can I play the concertina?" And we've no idea, and she still doesn't know herself where it came from. She obviously heard somebody at sessions playing the concertina.
And I would reckon that the concertina is probably one of the hardest instruments to play.
Well, it's hard to play right, and it's hard to play. There's only a handful of top players in the country. Aoife's teachers is one of them, Adele Fox. She's fantastic.
And what age are you, Aoife? 12. Brilliant, absolutely. Like, when I was watching you playing it, and it's a high standard at 12 years of age for playing that. Years ago, I always thought, right, the uilleann pipes is the hardest instrument to play. I'm going to learn the uilleann pipes. I went to the Armagh Pipers Club for 3 years and played at a half set of pipes. And I thought, well, played them for a couple of years, I've mastered it. But then I remember picking the concertina up in a music shop one time, and for about a half an hour I was trying this and trying that, and I couldn't get my head around the notation. It's not like any other instrument. You can go down the scale, do.
Well, the strange thing,
the notes were all over the place. They seem to be.
I think it's a BC concertina, is it? And trad musicians tend to play instruments that are not in the keys they play in, simply because they get the buttons together for the triplets and everything. So if you play the B or C scale, you get it straightforward in that, on all in a row. And it's the same with the accordion. You know, they play the outside both rows, and that allows them to slide between notes and all that. So it's a strange thing. But you mentioned the pipes there. Aoife is also a Leinster champion uilleann pipers. You know.
Also champion uilleann piper, are you?
Yeah.
Only at 12 years. What age were you when you became Ulster champion?
I did it last year.
Oh, last year.
Last year, yeah.
Brilliant. Holy God, and you didn't bring the pipes with you today, did you? No. Multi-talented, as they say. Fantastic.
Yeah. They all, like Aoife and Emma both play 5 instruments. And
5 instruments each?
yeah. Emma's a Leinster champion flute player as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to take the world by storm. There's no doubt about it. Well, have another wee set. And Dan, to hear another set.
Okay. We'll play, this is the tune that Emma wrote, it's a little barn dance. We don't have a name for it yet. Maybe you'll introduce it there, Emma, and tell us all about it.
Right.
It's a vine dance and a reel that I wrote in Galway.
Right.
And I haven't named it yet, but Dad...
And you composed this yourself,
Yeah.
did you? Fantastic.
I haven't named it yet, but Dad calls it the teenager set because
Teenager set,
we were
right.
on stage in the summer and he said he introduced that set and I went into a completely other one.
Right.
She started playing the wrong tune. She couldn't even remember her own tunes.
Well, do you know that happened to me my last 2 weekends? I play a bit of music with a band every Thursday in Belfast.
Right.
And somebody was looking whiskey in the jar, and I says, "Nah, I don't do that one." And the band decided, right, we'll do some other song.
And you started singing Whiskey in
And
the
I
Jar.
started singing Whiskey in a Jar, and then we broke into laughter in the middle of the set, and it happened the
It
previous
happens.
week as
Yeah,
well. You know,
yeah,
that's the way it was. After me
yeah.
telling him I didn't do it, you know what I mean? But it's
It was-
that's part of the life gig.
Well,
isn't
it was always almost as if we had set that up because I was after giving her a rough time about being a teenager, and
Right.
I said I dedicated the set to all the parents of teenagers in the audience, and Emma started playing the wrong tune, so I said, there you
Right.
go, teenager for you.
What age are you now, Emma?
14.
14. And when did you compose this song?
Last year.
Yeah.
Last year.
Before the summer, yeah.
Brilliant. It's great to hear. Here we go. Let her rip there, as they say. Is any recordings of that yet? No.
No, I haven't done. Yeah, the next stage was just to get a little EP together. So yeah, that'll probably be in it. So we're just
great
putting sets together and
Yeah.
shaking around and getting ready for
So
the.
obviously, when you composed that yourself, you didn't write any notes down. It was just playing by ear, was it, or did you?
No, yeah, I did it all by ear and then I wrote
Right.
it down afterwards.
Right. So you read music, do you?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Something that I can't do. I play music by ear, a few instruments, but again, reading music wasn't my.
Yeah,
wasn't for me,
the
you
girls
know.
actually play classical music as well. Emma's just done her grade 7 on violin, and she plays the piano as well. And Aoife plays the violin and the piano. So
obviously, then at some stage you'll be able to teach music. You'll be able to have your own classes. You know, it's a career. Already.
That's the plan.
So, and what about Sean on the boron? 9 years of age, Sean. You're fairly bit in that drum skin. You enjoy it, do you?
Yeah.
And who made the boron that you have? Is it one just bought in the shop, or did it specially
I'm not
made?
really sure because when I got it, I didn't know where it came from. I just got it from Dad.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a Porrick McNeila.
Porrick McNeila
Yeah, great. He
boron,
makes
yes,
great,
I heard
great.
Porrick McNeila boron,
He does
you
great
know what I mean?
barons.
And you looking at it, it was made somewhere. It
Yeah.
wasn't just one imported in from China.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it was you have the Wicklow
very
badge
good.
on it anyway.
Yeah.
A strong supporter of Wicklow. I don't think they'll win in All Ireland, but will they?
Music maybe.
Music
Some
as well,
chance,
but,
not in football.
not in the Sam Maguire anyway.
No.
But on what age did you start the boron, Sean?
Well, I started when I was 6.
6 years of
3
age.
years ago.
Brilliant. Well, I'll tell you what, yes, are champions anyway. Brilliant. And the concertina, what makes it, Aoife?
Wally Carroll.
Which?
Wally Carroll.
Right.
Wally Carroll.
Yeah.
It's American. Wally Carroll, American maker. Yeah.
I know they're an expensive instrument because
Yeah.
I was looking at them before. There was Les Chanels as well and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And the price of them was colossal.
Oh, the
you know,
madness.
that's
Yeah.
people used to learn on the Staggies, you know, the cheap one, but
Yeah.
you know they're very inferior materials. They're
They
made of,
are.
you
Yeah,
know
well,
what I
Aoife
mean?
started on a fairly good beginners one, and I think that was probably about €800. And
Yeah,
but
and
the
that was
good
just the
thing is
beginner, wasn't it?
when you trade up, you sell them. Like we sold that traded it in for about €700, and then she got another one which was the mid range, about a couple of grand, and then that was about £5,000 worth.
5,000 for
Yeah.
a wee box.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the
Holy
same.
mother of
That's the
God.
same. That's number 23, I think, of Wally Carroll's. And
Oh, they only made a few.
well, I mean, he makes
What was
those.
the
but
guy's name again
that's
that made
an
that one?
Wally Carroll in America. Yeah,
Oh, Wally
that's number
Carroll.
23, and Noel Hill plays number 21.
Noel Hill.
Yeah, he's
But
probably.
the thing about it is, you know, it's $5,000 well spent because the sound of it, you're going to be playing that the rest of your life.
Oh yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean? So
yeah.
you take $5,000 over a lifetime, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people buy iPads and iPods and iPhones.
It makes
you know,
such a
so-
difference because Aoife was playing the first one, the bellows were a bit stiff in it, and she got to the stage where the instrument couldn't keep up with her playing reels in it, so she got another one with better bellows, and then the buttons weren't responsive enough, so she got the third one, and she had been trying to do rolls and stuff on the other one, and within an hour, when she got the new instrument, she had them off perfectly and crispy, you know, so it makes such a difference, you know, and you have to.
And where did you hear of this brand before you bought it? Obviously, you can't get to try it. It was only 23 in the world.
Yeah, we
You're just taking a chance then, are you?
No. There's we asked a couple of concertina teachers, and they
Right.
recommended. They said either
This one.
Wally Carroll or Emma plays the concertina as well. She has.
Well, do you play it as well, do you?
She has a Suttner. That would be on the other top brands, and that's a German make. So
Right.
it was between the Suttner and a Wally Carroll, and myself and Aoife a couple of years ago. Was it 2 years ago now? Aoife? Yeah, and just before Christmas we went off on a spin to West Clare down to look at this one and let her play it and see if she liked it, and she loved it. So
Right.
that's Wally. Wally gets.
So you did get to try it before you
Yeah, we went down to
Right.
Clare to play it and have a look at it. Yeah, it's a second-hand one. You find that a lot of instruments are, if you want them in a hurry, you have to buy them second-hand. If you want them new,
Yeah.
you have to wait. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I think Emma's Suttner, we had to wait about 2 years for it.
Well, we're going to take a wee ad break here, folks. And we'll get back to the music very shortly.
Destination Newry. We're back in moments.
Bellini's Bar and Restaurant, Merchants Quay, Newry. Experience the passion of Bellini's in our Venetian-themed bar and restaurant. Home of great music, great atmosphere and great food. It's time to get dressed up and enjoy a night in Bellini's. For a quiet drink, first-class dining experience. Or dance the night away to the best live music. It has to be Bellini's. And don't forget our Renaissance Suite for banquets, weddings or conferences. Find Bellini's on Merchants Quay, Newry. Check our website for more, bellinisnewry.com.
Hughes Complex in Camla has come a long way since it opened as a small shop in the village in 1984. The family-run business has now over 70 employed in the multi-store complex, with 11 shops now leasing outlets under the one roof, including a post office service. Local entrepreneur Jim Hughes is at the helm of the fast-growing business, with plans for development in the pipeline, ensuring employment in the area, as well as a convenient one-stop shop for all his customers' needs. Hughes Supermarket is now a NISA-branded store, with all the discounts that the brand is known for, with flyers sent to homes across the district on a weekly basis, with ample car parking space provided at the complex for your convenience and easy access. The entire complex of shops would like to take this opportunity to thank all their customers for their loyalty and support over the years, to make Hughes a centre for the whole community since 1984.
If you want to watch this show from the comfort of your home on your TV, then all you have to do is get your hands on our brand new Roku box, where you can watch all the amazing shows we have here at Destination Newry. Simply get yours now by calling us on 028 308 34010 and get yours today.
Destination. You've reached your destination. Go!
Once again, folks, you're very welcome here to Destination Folk Show with myself, Damien Quinn, through the Destination website, going out live in the World Wide Web. We're joined by a fantastic band of musicians, the Maguire family from Wicklow. And you're very welcome again, folks. Fantastic music is played throughout this morning there. Great music. A composer among our ranks. And it's great that you can play maybe 5 or 6 instruments and champions at them all. So, Dad, you must be very proud.
Yes, very proud. I haven't a whole lot of time to be proud, but it's more happy that with the music my little plan worked. Brainwashed them from an early age, and
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. You know what?
I don't have a family like that.
It happened very quickly once you get them over the little hump of learning the first tune, and when they get a tune out of them, after that it becomes fun. You know, I mean, we do what other people might call practice a lot, but we don't call it practice. It's playing music, and even though you're playing stuff over and over and getting ready for a gig or something like that, still playing music. You know, still.
And obviously, when they enjoy it, you don't even have to push them anymore.
They need a little. I tell you what, the biggest problem is because they play so many instruments, they get lessons in them, and they play classical and trad. It's making sure that they do a little bit of everything, you know, like on a Tuesday you'd be saying if you've done your violin practice, you have a lesson on Thursday and that kind of thing. But it's not. You never have to tell them twice. You just forgot something.
And both the girls do classical music as well.
Yeah. And Sean does the violin and the fiddle as well, and the fiddle. Yeah. He's coming along. Yeah. He was a little bit of a slow starter on the melody instruments. He took to the bodhrán so young and got good on it quickly. So. But he's coming on very well in the violin.
How do you get time to fit in school homework? Oh, that's a sore point, is it?
No, they're laughing because I would ask them, have you your music done before your homework? Be more important.
Right. Yes. Well, then music first. The thing about it is, you can go anywhere in the world with music. It'll stand by you till the day you die. I mean, you can get music at a funeral.
I was at a parent-teacher meeting recently, and one of the teachers said that Emma had missed a few classes because she was at orchestra practice. And I said, well, you know what, when she leaves school here in about 3 years, she'll play music for about 70 years after that. Yeah. And the class, I can't remember what she missed, might have been English or something like that. I said, she speaks English very well already. You know, she's okay.
It's good that Dad has a priority too, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we'll get another set here, folks.
Do you want to introduce this one, Aoife? Yes.
This is a set I wrote, it's called the Mushroom Set, and I wrote the first tune, which is just got the mushroom and I called it that because it's what I call my sister whenever she annoys me. And then we're going to go into a tune called the Charleston.
What was the last one?
Charleston.
Charleston. Did you compose that too? No.
No.
Just the first one, the mushroom.
The mushroom.
So this is all about your sister. Good. Outstanding. You were on about the composing there, Aoife. So when you write a song, when do you say to the family, I've write a new song, come on, let's practice this, or what way does it work?
Well,
Or how do you get together to practice? Maybe Dad, you know better, do you?
Yeah, well, no,
do you
no.
write it down in notes?
I recorded it and then I kept playing it in the house and Emma kind of just picked it up.
You're joking, just picked it up here.
Emma would learn a tune at a session if somebody's playing it at full
Right.
speed. Like,
I remember.
if somebody plays a tune they hasn't heard before, she won't play it the first time. She'll fingers on the fiddle, and then the second time she'll bow it, and the third time she'll play it at full speed and
Right.
everything. Just. I suppose that the patterns of notes repeat themselves in tunes, and once
Yeah.
it's like building blocks and putting them together.
Yeah,
and
it's the same notes, just in different order.
and that's
you know what I mean?
exactly, yeah. So
And the thing about it is, it'd be great, like if you do get a CD out, that all your own stuff on it. And
Yeah,
the music will go
yeah.
worldwide, and then
Yeah, it's been nice.
brought into more sessions and more sessions.
That's
you
it.
know?
Yeah, that's the idea. Send them
So,
out there into the world.
A wee bit about the fiddle you have. What's the background to it? This one.
I don't know. I got it in Cranes in Dublin.
Right.
Yeah.
I played, about 20 fiddles and then decided this is the one I like.
This is the
best.
one for
Yeah.
you, is it? So this is your own then, now, is it? Yeah. Right. Brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, a great sound out of it, and it's probably something to do with the person that holds
Yeah,
the bow.
yeah. The bow is probably as expensive as the fiddle.
You're joking, is
Yeah,
it?
Yeah, that's a good bow.
Something I never would have thought of, that you had to go and buy expensive bows, you know.
Oh yeah, I think Emma's their classical teacher has a bow that's worth, I don't know, how many thousand, 15,000,
Thousands.
30,000 for the bow. Yeah, yeah.
Holy mother of God! And it's made of horsehair, is it?
Horsehair is in, yeah.
Right. Brilliant. And obviously you have to rosin it now and again, do you?
Yeah.
Right. In fact, isn't there a song called "Rosin the Bow"?
Rosin the bow, that's right.
You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, rosin for me bow.
But so, as regards to playing music, what's the plans for the Maguire family for?
Oh well, we've loads of gigs lined up for the summer. Last year, we really only started doing gigs and concerts and festivals last year. It happened almost by accident. We were asked to play at a concert in Bray in the Mermaid Centre for St Patrick's Day, and Tracy bought the iPad, and my wife brought the iPad and got a recording of it, and it wasn't bad. So we said, you know what, we should build on that. And we had done a lot of practice for that concert, and we started just putting ourselves out there, and we did 4 or 5 festivals and a handful of concerts last year, and then this year we decided to go at it. And
Brilliant.
so we're in Cavan for the Nya Festival in March, and then we're down to Kilkenny for the Kilkenny Trad Festival, and we're over to Tuam in Galway for the Tuam Trad Festival. The Wicklow Arts Festival, we're playing at that. The Leinster Fla, playing at the Leinster Fla, and then we've a couple of gigs coming up in this part of the world, up around Ballycastle later in the year.
Brilliant. It's a good
I think
spot
we're
for
doing the
music.
Rathlin Island. There's a festival on up there in May, end of May, I think.
Right.
So Emma has her junior set around then, so we're trying to squeeze in a gig there on the first weekend of it maybe, and then down to there's another island off West Cork, down Cape Clear Island. We're doing a gig down there as well in July, I think it is. So
Busy
plenty of
schedule.
gigs. A busy schedule.
Holy
yeah,
God, there's
yeah.
going to be. You can call yourselves the travellers.
Yeah, that's right.
It'll be all over
yeah.
the country.
Well, we in the summer, once July comes, we're gone July and August nearly all the time anyway, at festivals or
it's a camper van you need.
yeah, well, yes. If we could get a camper van, it's nearly cheaper to stay in a house.
Aye,
Camper vans aren't
yeah.
cheap. People think they're cheap when you have them. They're
Aye.
not cheap to get, but
Right.
yeah.
Well,
So we're
you mentioned Rathlin Island there. I meant to get to Rathlin Island last year. I've never been on it, and it was always saying, right, I'm going to definitely go to Rathlin Island and get a session going. But
there you go.
as again, musicians, like a few of us that will go about together, you know, in the music scene, weekends are out.
Oh yes, that's
We're
right.
going
yeah,
anywhere,
yeah.
socialising, so it's
Yeah.
always would probably be a Monday. But
Yeah.
again, Monday gigs started coming around there last year, so that ruled Mondays out as
Oh,
well.
right,
You know, it's just hard to
yeah,
fit
yeah.
things in. It's great that we're busy and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I know Frances Black spends a lot of time
no.
singing on Rathlin Island, 'cause that's where her
right, very
family's
good.
from.
Oh, right.
So she's
Very
on
good.
it quite a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And definitely, I'm going to try and get it fitted in this year again. So much plans, you know, in the music scene, folks.
That's it. Yeah.
When you get that busy, everything's put to the background, you know.
Yeah.
But it's great. What about the likes of, has anybody ever spoke to you about going abroad to America or anything like that? You know, obviously people say the American market would be massive for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we've had a couple of folk and traditional radio shows from America looking for stuff, see if we have any recordings and stuff. So we've a lot of we've a good Facebook page, the Maguire Band on Facebook, and we've a lot of fans in America and Canada, and we've played for Canadians over here. And so yes, along the way somewhere we're ready whenever they are.
Yeah,
Just,
so there you go,
know,
folks. Check out the Facebook. I'm sure you're all on Facebook, the Maguire Band.
Yeah.
And anybody needs to get in contact with them. That's the site to do it.
And we have a website too, maguireband.com.
The Maguire Band, that's it.
Maguireband.com.
Easy to remember.
Yeah.
Maguire
band.com.
And what about, does any of them do singing at all?
No singers, yes.
No singers?
No. I'm, every time, whenever they're not behaving, I threaten them with singing lessons.
Right.
So,
Ooh.
we'd love to have. We have actually a singer who sings with us sometimes, and,
Right.
depending on what the gig is doing. And
Yeah.
she's just a local friend of ours, she's a lovely singer. So
Right.
we spend a lot of time arranging tunes and putting nice
Brilliant.
variations. So it's another aspect of the music, you know.
Yeah. And what about a weekly trad session, apart from the lessons that you just go to, the classes? Is there a weekly trad session you just go to?
Yeah, we had a session going every Friday in Wicklow for about 2 years, and just kind of with the downturn really biting last year, people stopped going out on a Friday night, so
Yeah.
just it was tailing off. So we just dropped it, and we'll pick it up again. There seems to be a bit of a pick up in the pub trade and all that. And whenever the trade's back, we'll start up again.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. Friday nights is for music anyway. You know what I mean? It's you could fill your Saturdays all year round, your Sundays
That's right.
all year
Yeah,
round.
Fridays are.
But
Yeah.
Fridays are hard. A lot of
Yeah.
people sit in on a Friday night.
Yeah. Hopefully things are on the up now. The economy's picking up, and hopefully that'll
Yeah.
come back. The Friday nights will come back in.
Yeah. So we'll get another set here, folks. Whatever you have in mind.
And play the cottage set. Yeah. This is a set of jigs that we wrote ourselves again. We went over to Connemara last June for a week, just the four of us. Tracy was at home, and just to write music and arrange tunes and all that. And the tunes you heard earlier, Emma's Barnland, she wrote that over in Galway. Aoife's wasn't written, that was written another later on, or earlier than that, I think. And there's 3 jigs we wrote over there. First one is called The Seagull's Blessing, because we went busking every night on Key Street in Galway, and the seagulls blessed us one night. All of us. Instruments, cases, everything, coats. And the second one was called Stuck in the Bog, which we went for a walk in the bog in Connemara, and Emma got stuck, one shoe stuck in the bog.
Brilliant.
And the last one is called Antigine, which is the name of the little cottage we stayed in. So these are our own, so the cottage set.
Happy days. It's great that that sets your own as well. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's lovely,
great,
yeah,
you know
it's
what I
great
mean?
fun.
Like,
Don't get enough time for writing music. We'd love to, you know,
Yeah.
but there's all
and,
things happening.
see, again, once again, go back to writing your own music, you know. Now, how long does it take for the song eventually to settle into your mind that you know it off
Well,
by heart? You know?
fortunately, we discovered by accident a great trick. Go to Galway, write your tunes in the morning, and go out and play them in the street at night, and people pay you to practice. Busking is great. It's great trick because the crowd turns over every 5 or 10 minutes when you're busking. So you can throw, if you have a new set of tunes like that cottage set, we wrote. I think on the Monday we probably wrote 1.5 of those tunes and finished them off by Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we played them every 4th or 5th set when we were out busking. So and by the time the week was over, that's exactly as they are now, as you hear them.
They're embedded in stone now.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I always notice about Galway, down that Quay Street or whatever. The buskers, they're not just the only run-of-the-mill buskers. The talent is top
They're
notch.
good, yeah. Absolutely.
You can go to some cities and you have 2 boys standing in the corner.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. No, they're good quality.
Galway is always up there at the tops.
And because it's good quality, if you're not good, people won't stop. You know? So people will walk past you because there's somebody good just beside you, you know, the next...
I would say, like, because you are young people will always draw a crowd.
Oh, yeah, especially the grannies love the kids, you know. And they're queuing up to get at them. I remember on the Friday evening we were playing there, and there were... Tracy had come down that night and took a little shot on the phone, and they were actually bumping into each other to get up and put money, you know. So we could hardly play. We were laughing because we'd been there all week, and it was it was okay, it was good, you know. But on the Friday it was just mad, you know. So
what about the Flas, the All Ireland Fla? Do you go to it?
Oh yeah.
We was in Derry, one in Derry.
We were in Derry. It was
what
fantastic.
Do you think? Brilliant.
I hope it gets back. Yeah. I think everybody in the trad world who was in Derry says, I hope they get it back. It was very well organised and great fun.
Yeah.
Lovely city. I hadn't been to Derry before.
So
lovely city.
It's great for music.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was based in Bundoran for a lot of that summer, that season. It was in Derry, and I just took a day trip up. I was gigging that night in Bundoran.
Yeah.
And I thought it was one of the best.
Fantastic. Absolutely.
You know, and the layout of the place for the different setups.
Yes.
It was brilliant.
Really well organised, and no traffic problems. Which is one of the things in the Fla. Traffic can be a problem, you know. Actually, Sligo last year was very good for traffic too, and very well organised. But
again, we travelled over from Bundoran last year
to Sligo,
and just to Sligo for the day, you know. And it was great, you know.
I think the no matter how much you try and tell somebody what the Fla's like, the people in Derry had no idea really what was coming, like the 300,000 or 400,000 people, and unfortunately for a lot of the pubs had all put on music and mic'd up music, and trad musicians just walk in, they see speakers, they just walk back out again. So they missed out a little bit on the opportunity of having their own session. I mean, there's I don't know how many people go to the Fla, but there's probably about 20,000 musicians in it. So you have your own concerts there, and that's...
Well, we're going to take another wee break, ad break, and we'll be back very shortly.
Destination Newry. We're back in moments.
Advertise your business here. Reach a weekly audience of 275,000 people. Be ahead of the rest. Call Damien on 078 08 80 34 75 or 028 308 34 012.
You can find a smile in all directions. A million miles away, right by your side. Take a look around you. It's right here for you and
The Keys Newry, where the journey continues.
McNally's Pharmacy opened back in 1930. There are 3 pharmacists and 9 other members of staff spread between the dispensary and shop floor, and are the only pharmacy in Newry which uses the ROA Smart Robot automated storage and retrieval system, providing increased levels of customer service and operational efficiency. Our fantastic opening hours means that we are always there to help fulfill our customers' needs. Here at McNally's Late Night Pharmacy, we like to pride ourselves in being among the top competitors when it comes to private prescription costs. We would like to encourage customers from the Republic of Ireland to get their prescriptions dispensed with us and save themselves money. Our services include free delivery service, free prescription collection from your doctor's surgery, general pharmacist advice, medicines disposal, minor ailment scheme, smoking cessation advice, weight management and dietary advice. If you wish to avail of these services, please contact 0044 28 302 62110. Visit our website for health advice at mcnallyspharmacy.com. We are located on 5 Monaghan Street, Newry, County Down, BT35 6BB.
Jack Murphy Jewellers in the heart of Newry is one of the leading jewellers in Ireland and one of Newry's major shopping attractions. Diamonds personally selected at source help create an exciting collection of engagement rings and designer jewellery, complemented by international men's and women's designer watches. Attention to consumer needs, offering honest advice and great value, is a cornerstone of our friendly Newry showroom. Find us at Diamond House, 63 Hill Street, Newry. For quality, value and service, Jack Murphy Jewellers of Newry, the Diamond People.
You've reached your destination. Go!
Fantastic set there, folks. You make it look so easy, Sean, and that Byron. So, and a great fiddle playing. Unbelievable. So, but you have a great future ahead of you. I'm sure you know that now, you know. And a busy schedule for the summer.
Busy schedule,
and probably
yeah.
then it'll summer stretch on into September and October, you know what I mean, when you're busy at the music.
Hopefully, yeah.
But And suppose like when word gets about, I'm sure you are well known in the music scene down around Wicklow, but word gets about anywhere else, you know what I mean? The phone will never stop
Yes,
ringing.
yeah. Facebook, we get lots of requests through Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook page is very busy.
And have you ventured into the wedding scene yet? You know.
Yeah, we've done weddings. Yeah, drinks receptions. We wouldn't do the full band, but
oh, why? That's what I mean.
Drinks receptions. Yeah, we've done quite a few of them. Yeah.
Because that's the whole goal now. I do
Yeah,
a bit
so-
of wedding photography, and most of the wedding receptions now they always have to have a pre-wedding band
That's
in,
right.
in,
Yeah,
in the lounge or whatever.
Yeah, it's nice unplugged, just
And-
nice
and
background
it's,
music.
It's all that sort of music they're looking
Yeah,
at.
and it's great if you have any guests coming over, even from the UK, that they haven't heard trad music before. They
Yeah.
love it. It's a lovely touch to show them a little bit of our culture.
I know we have a local session in the last bar in this street here, Monaghan Street, just it's my local bar, the Railway Bar. There's a trad session every Thursday night.
Oh, great.
So if you ever venture up this way,
Indeed, yeah.
anytime, give a shout into the Railway Bar. You know what I mean?
Thursday
But,
night.
I'm sure that's all we're missing here today is the few pints of Guinness.
Yes,
when you tap on the toes, as they say.
Yeah.
But
part of it.
well, it was great having you in here, and many thanks for coming the whole way up from Wicklow.
Our pleasure. It was lovely.
And I'm definitely we're going to be hearing a lot more of the Maguire family band. In
hopefully, yes, that's the plan.
Next years are going to lead the way, as they say. So, what are you going to finish off with and lead us out with?
We're going to finish off with a real set. It starts off with one of the great best fiddle tunes ever was the Mason's Apron, made famous by Sean Maguire from Belfast. And then I think it's the Road to Errigy, another reel, and then Frank's reel, and then the last one is a very old tradition. It's a very popular Kelly band tune, the Humours of Tulla, also a very popular session tune. Great rhythm and a great life in it, you know. So
right.
you literally always hear it played at sessions. So.
Yeah, well, I know the Mason's Apron's a favourite tune of mine, you know, and and people used to say to me it's the hardest tune to play or whatever, it's the quickest. So, as usual, I always go the opposite way around. So I learned the Mason's Apron first when I was learning the banjo.
Oh, right. You let the deep end.
It was the same when I wanted to learn the uilleann pipes, because I thought they were the hardest instrument to learn. I stayed into it. So I bought a banjo and I just stuck to the Mason's Apron, and it was the only sound I could play for about a year.
It takes about a year.
So it would be my party piece, you know.
Very good. Have you got the banjo? You want to join in?
No, I've no banjo with me today, but
that's next time.
I probably learned Davy Arthur's style.
Oh yeah,
Davy Arthur, which is his is really fast. Funny enough, I had Davy Arthur in here last year.
Fantastic.
And a great banjo player. But give her a lash, and here we go.
Now they're in there, Em.
Absolutely fantastic. In my eyes, Philip, you have the perfect family.
Thank you very much indeed.
All musicians, you couldn't beat it. I've said a few times, like when I went camping with my family and brought the guitar, the banjo, and you're sitting on your own and you're strumming away, and you just would have wished that all your
never
kids
too
were
late,
able
you know,
to play instruments, but you have, as I say, the perfect family.
Never too late to start, you know.
Well, it's they're into their own thing at this
Yeah,
stage,
yeah.
between gymnastics and horse riding and whatever
Yeah.
else to do, you know what I mean? But again, once again, best of luck for the future to yourself, Philip,
very much.
Emma, Aoife and Sean. I really enjoyed the day, and hopefully we can get you back in at some
Certainly,
stage.
anytime,
So,
give us a call.
once again, folks, from Destination Folk here live with Damien Quinn and with the pleasure of the Maguire family all the way from Wicklow. So have a good evening. Thank you.
Raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town, the hallowed home